Across nameless seas, alluring melodies drift, and gigantic sea monsters lurk beneath. In the tangled harbor, mysterious gangs converge, on the edge of erupting into chaos. After getting through a dangerous adventure, what new chaos awaits Magister Merlin and the companions? All secrets will finally be revealed in the new season, Waves of Intrigue. The tavern's packed today.
I bet everyone's gathered here to hear me, Chippy, tell the tale of Waves of Intrigue. They say Rustport is a fishing town in the Scandia Isles. The place is a mess of power struggles, with gangs fighting constantly.
The Carmine Whispers, Dead Tide Fleet, and Water Whites are the top players here, all vying for control of Rustport. After losing to the Carmine Whispers, the Water Whites joined forces with the Dead Tide Fleet to take them down.
This time, we'll face off against the Water Whites in Rustport. The Water Whites are led by Nara, a mad and dangerous gang leader. As a rogue of the Graveborns, Nara's combat style is rough, driven by an overwhelming thirst for revenge. With her second skill, Phantom Chains, Nara throws a chain to grab a distant enemy and drags them right in front of her. As they're dragged, the enemy loses health for every bit of distance covered, but it won't be a knockout blow. With her third skill, Killer Kick, Nara knocks down an enemy in front of her, dealing some damage, then quickly follows up with multiple hits.
If Nara sets her sights on you, get ready for a nearly torturous assault.
Her ultimate, Crimson Vengeance, lets Nara charge up and then strike her target for solid damage. If the target's health is below a certain percentage, she hits even harder and ignores armor and magic resistance. Unlock her special skill, Eerie Execution, and the call for revenge truly begins. Each time Nara defeats an enemy with Crimson Vengeance, she unleashes a shockwave, damaging all enemies within range based on the defeated target's max health and healing all nearby allies by the same amount.
Nara's never afraid of getting hurt, and she's always ready to share her flames of vengeance with others. Oh, let's hope Magister Merlin doesn't catch her attention, especially with other gangs lurking around. This adventure's going to be tough. To handle these looming threats, Magister Merlin needs to take advantage of the new seasonal development system introduced in the Waves of Intrigue season, Season Faction Talent, to make heroes even stronger. When the resonance level reaches a certain point, Magister Merlin will earn talent orbs, which can be used to activate faction talent.
Will activating faction talent boost all the heroes in that faction?
Exactly! Activating faction talent doesn't just boost stats, it also brings talent resonances into play when core talent is activated. Deploy 3 heroes from the same faction, and talent resonance will give those on the talent buff tiles new abilities.
Wow! So different talent resonances will really shake up the battles. But, Dolly, what if I mess up and activate the wrong faction talents?
Don't worry. If you make a mistake, you can use items or wait for free reset charges to get your faction talents back on track.
Great! Now I can boldly experiment with different setups, and Magister Merlin can develop heroes without any worries.
Besides faction talents, the new season also introduces new season artifacts, adding even more strategic options to the battlefield. But as for what those effects are, Magister Merlin will have to discover them themselves in the new season.
So mysterious. Maybe some faction talents and season artifacts combos will surprise us. I also heard there are 2 new mysterious items this season. A and S level swap. They say you can use them to swap the tiers and the exclusive equipment levels of 2 non-celestial and non-hypogean heroes of the same quality in the Waves of Intrigue season. Is that right?
That's right. That way, if Magister Merlin needs a new ally better suited for the team, they won't have to worry about wasting the resources previously invested in development. You can get level swap for free by completing season milestone tasks. In short, these 2 new items will make hero development easier for Magister Merlin, but they're limited, so think carefully before using them.
Got it. So, is there any other way to strengthen individual heroes?
That's where the Season Magic Charm system comes in. Each hero can equip 3 magic charms, and each one provides extra stats bonuses. Collecting magic charms of the same quality can even unlock a hero's season hero set bonus. In the Waves of Intrigue season, magic charms come in 10 qualities, ranging from A level to Mythic Plus. The higher the quality, the more stats bonuses these magic charms provide.
So, where can Magister Merlin get these magic charms?
Through Juris trials, of course. Magic charms can be earned there for free, with no random affixes. Besides Juris trials, there's also a challenging new mode in the Waves of Intrigue season, Heroic Gauntlet. The Heroic Gauntlet consists of rounds that last 2 weeks each, with every round featuring a series of challenge stages. By completing these challenges, Magister Merlin will not only earn rich rewards, but can also accumulate points by completing tasks to unlock even more rewards. Plus, based on the performance in the previous round, the difficulty of subsequent stages will automatically unlock, allowing Magister Merlin to dive into tougher challenges faster.
I'm sure Magister Merlin will succeed. After all, my Magister is the most powerful mage in Hesperia. Even things like the Plague Creeper or the crazed Shell Brute can be taken down easily.
Shh, Chippy! You're getting ahead of yourself. Magister Merlin hasn't faced those primal lords yet.
Oops.
Before encountering those primal lords, Magister Merlin can first explore Voyage, Stealth Challenge, and Alchemy. Exploring the Scandia Isles without a ship is nearly impossible. During Voyage, you might find floating treasure chests, but beware of dangerous pirates and hidden whirlpools. If you get caught in a whirlpool, who knows where you'll end up?
Maybe you'll even end up in the Duchy of Whiteridge.
It's unlikely that we'll reach Whiteridge until the storms are cleared and the fog is dispelled. To deal with this storm, mastering stealth techniques is crucial. Rustport's factions are tangled, so to sneak into an area undetected, you must avoid patrolling enemies. Get spotted, and it's game over.
I don't even dare to breathe.
Don't worry. We can use items to distract the enemies, so they won't see us.
You can't see me, you can't see me, you can't see me.
All right, Chippy. We still have more to introduce to Magister Merlin. The Season Store and the bi-monthly Velvet Store are about to open in the Waves of Intrigue season. In the Season Store, you can get specific hero soul stones. By participating in specific seasonal modes, Magister Merlin can earn season tokens to exchange for these precious soul stones. The Velvet Store will feature various limited-time cosmetics and popular returning items which Magister Merlin can get for Velvet vouchers. Similarly, you can earn Velvet vouchers by participating in various seasonal modes.
Looks like it's time to put the season handbook to good use. In the season handbook, Magister Merlin can easily view all the seasonal modes and events. The handbook not only lays out the season's overall plan, but also guides Magister Merlin through the growth path and seasonal events. By completing these events, Magister Merlin can earn season milestone points, reach a certain milestone level, and claim the corresponding rewards.
This way, Magister Merlin can not only collect rewards, but also keep track of every adventure's achievements. If Magister Merlin has unfinished adventures, they can continue them through the Peaks of Time. After the season ends, key content like the world map, battles, and main quests will be permanently preserved in the Peaks of Time. Magister Merlin can revisit them or continue their journey anytime through the Peaks of Time. This way, whenever they arrive, every Magister can confidently lead their heroes on a new quest.
I've heard there will be plenty of events offering great rewards to celebrate Magister Merlin's new journey. During the Harbor Gifts event, Magister Merlin can claim a free Select Hero chest. Additionally, by completing the main quests and participating in events, you can earn over 100 invite letters and free skins for Sinbad, Rowan, and Merrily.
Rowan and Merrily will definitely be thrilled when they hear this news. As for Sinbad, it looks like he'll be a new friend Magister Merlin meets on the journey.
In the new version, Magister Merlin will also meet a special new friend, Jaden from Jaden Animations. Help Jaden, a dedicated wildlife biologist, track down her lost feathered companions, Ari, in this new exclusive quest.
Last but not least, we have prepared some special gifts for the Magisters who took a short break from their adventures. Magisters who have left Isperia for a certain period can earn diamonds and invitation letters through Legends Return. This way, Magister Merlin can embark on a new journey more quickly after returning.
These are just the highlights of the first version of the Waves of Intrigue season. More gameplay and events will be introduced in the following versions.
Looks like we're in for another legendary adventure.
I was just planning on taking a vacation, but now I've got all this to deal with. I better get a good night's sleep first.
Tonight, just dream well. Chippy, did you hear that bell? Chippy?
Lord Dunlingr, I'll tell everything. I swear, I won't lie. Dunlingr, a tank from the Celestials faction, has a natural charisma that commands submission and fear. His Bell of Order is legendary, and when its sound rings out, it's like an army charging through, leaving fear in its wake. Before battle, you can choose the Bell of Order's form, Spellbind or Curelock. If Spellbind is chosen, characters can't use their ultimate skills. If Curelock is chosen, no one can heal others. As the battle begins, Dunlingr summons the Bell of Order to the battlefield, declaring the chosen order, which all must obey for a certain time. With his ultimate, Echo of Silence, Dunlingr strikes the Bell of Order again, reaffirming the declared order, dealing damage to all enemies for a set duration. With his second skill, Grand Resonance, Dunlingr unleashes a shockwave, dealing multiple hits to enemies in front of him. If the bell is in Spellbind form, it further reduces enemies' attack speed. In Curelock form, it deals additional damage based on a percentage of the enemy's lost health.
Chippy, what are you talking about?
Unlike ordinary instruments that play soft melodies, the Bell of Order delivers grand symphonies, both offensive and defensive. Thanks to his third skill, Harmonic Sound Wall, if the bell is in Spellbind form, Dunlingr gains a shield every time an enemy uses their ultimate, lasting until the battle ends. If the bell is in Pure form, Dunlingr gains a shield whenever he loses a certain amount of health, lasting until the battle ends. Offense or defense, this is the unchanging rhythm of Dunlingr's Grand Symphony. When Dunlingr unlocks his exclusive skill, Clemency Chime, he shields the farthest non-summoned ally during preparation, exempting them from the Order's effects until the battle ends.
Chippy, are you okay?
Not really! I was just forced to spill all those secrets!
But why wasn't I affected at all?
Because you were the farthest from him in here. You were granted his Clemency Chime.